You okay?
No, I hate that I don't have a way to say that properly. Yeah, I would kind of pick and choose.
Yeah.
Which ones that I would watch, based on like there's a lot that were really popular and had good reviews and stuff. So I think I just kind of missed a whole bunch in the middle. We'll come back to this idea. Spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map, representing Abydos, it is the Red Terran, sending out a bit of a cheeky proxy. It is Cure.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Royal Blood, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player representing Team Abydos. It is NightMare.
Oh, this is my proxy spot too. Let's go. This is really aggressive for a TvP though. It's actually kind of crazy.
Here we go. The proxy racks has been thrown down. Only a singular SCV has gone across the map. And we have a probe scout coming in from NightMare as well, confirming that the racks is at least not in the main. It could be in the natural, could be the third, or it could be across the map where NightMare happens to be throwing down his wall. Oh, he's checking. Ah.
Hello. What are you up to, little buddy? Building a racks? You building a racks? Oh.
Is the SCV
That's such a good racks. That's such a good racks.
It's gonna be denied, mate. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
We have 2 more SCVs coming across the map here to try and finish this, but this is so delayed. The wall is going to be built. We have a second probe showing up as well. We're going to have some probe on SCV action.
Yeah. Oh, did he get it? No, okay, he didn't get the good RNG. I think Kyo's just dead.
I think, yeah, I mean, he's going to be able to finish the racks. Huh.
But like, at what cost?
Oh. It's fine, Copian. It's fine. I mean, with this, the Reaper is on the way. Is it going to really do any damage here? We'll see. It's going to depend on the worker micro. The first Zealot is rushing across the map to try and punish how late this factory is as well. Like, everything is so delayed for Cure.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty rough spot. I mean, looks like this factory should finish up just before the Zealot, but oh no, the Zealot's on the outside. Oh, I meant the SCV. The other thing, the Zealot, the SCV. I like the Zealot skin.
It's shiny.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Like a Power Ranger.
Nah, it's like brass.
It's like Goldar. What's his name?
Goldar?
Yeah.
Goldilocks?
The 3 bears?
Gul'dan?
Have you not watched Power Rangers? Are you crazy?
No.
No.
I'm not 40 years old.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Power Rangers was a thing in the 90s. You're a 90s kid.
Barely.
What do you mean, barely?
What do you mean? I was like 3 years old. How am I supposed to remember that?
Hey, you're crazy. Power Rangers was on when we were young. Did you watch Cheese TV? Do you even know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you watch Cheese TV, you watch Power Rangers. What do you mean?
You know what's fucking like so smooch?
What?
The only thing that I remember about Cheese TV is when they were like finishing up and they had like a 5 stages of grief special talking about how they weren't going to be like running the show anymore.
Smooch. So sad. That's what you
It's
remember?
like the only thing I remember. Yeah,
What?
that and like Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Poke and chose. Yeah, I like that. Thanks, Tim. I'm gonna go with that. I poked and chose.
I was trying to figure out what the hell you were on about.
Yeah, the past tense of pick and choose.
Yeah.
Poke and chose.
Yeah, you poked and you chose and you figured it out.
I chose what I poked.
You jumped over the candlestick.
Yeah. Not about the size of the candlestick, it's how you use it.
It's about the size of your cheese.
How you just like it is about the size. Sorry. That's all. It's literally all I care about.
It's just size. It's just size, mate.
It's exclusively size. That's when I look at it.
And speaking of, Kira's been struggling here to, again, just regain control of his side of the map. We finally have an expansion here. We have a tank. We have a liberator. We are pretty well entrenched, to be honest, with the minefield as well. There's 3 widow mines in total. Jesus.
You want me to teach you some Zoomer slang, Let?
I know Smooch.
It's not really Zoomer, that's more of a Twitch thing.
Talk to me. What is it?
Alright, Kia's bussing right now. He's all comfy. He's got his tanks, he's got his lib, he's got his bunker. Bussing.
He's busting, mate. He's busting.
I have to Google that to make sure it's not inappropriate. As we're going to be having the Viking coming in to put on a little bit of harass. Actually shreds through 6 probes so quickly there, and that's the kind of damage that's going to get killed back in this game.
Bussin is like, that's like VTuber lingo. That's what that is.
I mean, that pretty much is Zoomer lingo.
Yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah, there's bussin. There's mate. This
VTubers are just Zoomers with less friends.
Smooch.
Sorry, but I know that's so mean, but like, it's just, I could not say it. It's so true.
Oh my god. They have friends.
Less real life friends.
Okay.
I mean, like, they have lots of online friends.
Yeah,
they have
sure.
probably more online friends than anyone.
It's true. It's true.
It's a pretty cool thing to be in the online world.
I wanted to say that Kira's tank line will slap it. That's what they say. Slap it.
Like slapping his knee, having a good guffaw.
Sure.
Little chuckle.
Whatever you say, old man.
Little ragtime zoomies.
Oh my god. 2 probes died and I was trying to figure out what it was.
They just, I don't know.
They just gave up on life.
It all.
Yeah.
Just jumped off the edge of the map. I think there was a liberator.
Yeah.
They sent a liberator around, right?
Yeah, that was a lid. Yeah. Probably killed 2 probes.
Yeah, the probes jumped over the candlestick.
Oh.
It's a metaphor.
Not again. As it is,
right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from here, curious for setting up here. I imagine for a 2-base all-in setup, like he doesn't have a third CC on the way. He's got +1 on the horizon as well. He's got stim, combat shields as well. Oh, never mind.
Oh, he's so smart. I can't believe he left that tank behind. That's like the sickest bait.
He knew.
That's 200 IQ stuff. Yeah, so he's gonna be clearing this up. Bit of almost a fake move out, just to force that to all happen. We have a tech lab that we made at home.
Yeah.
You know when they do those like cooking demos and they're like, this is what I prepared earlier?
Uh-huh. What?
The better tech lab anyway.
What tech? What?
There's another tech lab for the Rex to go on to. He lost his tech lab, but then he just took the other one.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the Master's Duet.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm still upset that you haven't watched Power Rangers, but you also don't remember anything about Cheese TV.
I remember the bad parts because you know if you remember bad things, you can stop them from happening again. As yeah, we're gonna be seeing this push coming in from Q. Nice little split there, just bringing the Marauders to the front. These 2 Colossus definitely getting a lot of damage, but a little bit difficult for NightMare to both slow down this push and keep both bases defended. This Zealot run by getting a good amount of damage, but actually Q responding to this very well, just kind of ducking and diving the SCVs in between those whole position Zealots.
Yeah, in the end, though, 10 SCVs are going to be going down, and this is going to force Kira that much more committed. To be fair, though, this tank line, this setup overall is still looking quite formidable, but can he gain any ground? Because he's up against 3 Colossi and soon to be a Disruptor. As all this has been happening, NightMare, he's just been getting up to 3 bases here. You know, he's been taking it up. He's got a second Robo on the way for double Disruptor production. The game from here is going to get harder and harder for Cure.
Yeah, also NightMare made a bunch of DTs, and now seeing that there's only 2 bases for Cure, he's just going to drip them in one by one. I don't think Cure has scans right now, and that might just be a game-ending move. There we go. The first scan is expended, but NightMare has about 4 or 5 more DTs where that came from.
Yeah, and that first DT did kill a tank. We have a second DT waddling on in as well to try and go for the second tank as well. We see another scan.
Yeah, another scan going to be committed, but there we go. The rest of the DT is going to be waddling on in, trying to take out some of these backlines here. Definitely don't want to be dragged into the next scan, but oh, okay. Actually takes out quite a few with that scan.
Yeah, it takes out quite a few. Meanwhile, we do have a Nova going off. Does take down 2 of those mines. The Colossi is still barely holding on. One of them on the edge here of death. But with the death of those mines, again, this position is becoming that much more fortified as Cure. Oh, he sends off quite a bit here to try and take out the third.
Yeah, it's such a technical approach from both players. NightMare trying to use the disruptors and DTs just to get as much value as he can while he stalls his push out. And yeah, it looks like actually he doesn't have any scan now. And oh, great recall. Actually recalls those Colossus on top. He's going to be losing one of those instantly, and Cure, he has to go for it right now. I don't think there's a shield battery overcharge though, so actually I was praising the recall, but maybe not the best idea because it just guarantees those Colossus are going to be going down.
Yeah, 2, 3, every Colossus goes down. The third base has been broken. The Novas were pretty good, but we needed more than just pretty good. In the end, NightMare, it was a mistake to go for that recall, and now he barely has an army.
Ooh. Yeah, and Cure here is going to be pushing forward, and we do have a bit of a shield battery overcharge, but the army pretty much on top of it. Pretty nice splits coming out from Cure as well, and it's just going to be powering through this overcharge. The overcharge running out soon, and that might just be the end of it for NightMare. It was looking like a really solid defense, but I mean, Cure was just a little too good with his reactions here.
Yeah, he really was. He did have a warp in his out across the map. We do see him coming back around, gonna try and go for the surround on this tank. The tank will end up falling. Another Nova is going to connect.
Yeah, another scan gonna be forced out for that DT, but I mean, Cure has just had enough scans for this.
Yeah, exactly. And with that, he just barely focuses down the last disruptor as well. His reinforcements have arrived, and NightMare, without any Colossi, without disruptors, he doesn't really have anything that holds a candle to this army. The Zealots are all going to go down.
There we go, GG, and Cure, despite a pretty horrible start to that game, gets himself back into it and takes game 1.
GG, well played. The start of the game was pretty bad for him, but again, he was able to transition quite nicely into that 2-base all-in, and that setup overall was terrifying. Unfortunately, NightMare, because maybe he overextended with his Stalkers, if you remember, he wasn't able to slow the army down because he committed and blinked into the main and got kind of baited a little bit as well, as you were kind of mentioning at the time. So, yeah, as a result, Cure was able to create this opening for himself and was able to make use of it.
Yeah, 100%. And there we go. We're going to be getting game 2 here on Dragon Scales. So, bit of an interesting map here. This is one that I feel like this has been a pretty nice map for Protoss as the season has gone on a little bit. The very open third is a very nice target for the Protoss to set up an attack on. But, I mean, Cure, he's shown amazing mastery in TvP, especially at the moment. So he's going to be a difficult player to overcome.
Oh, yeah. He really will be. I mean, for him to be that far behind and to still find a way to come back is insane. This player here in the bottom right-hand corner, the favorite for the tournament, up 1-0 in this best-of-5 grand finals. Representing Team Abydos, it is Cure.
And in the top left-hand corner of the map, also for Abydos, it is the blue Protoss, NightMare.
Boy, so I'm sure that game, if you're NightMare, is going to be a little bit disheartening. A little bit. Now he's going to vent out that rage, vent out that anger on his opponent with a proxy of his own. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. It's a very interesting position for this proxy as well. So looks like it is going to be a proxy game, but this could potentially even be a springboard for batteries with just how aggressively it's positioned.
100%, mate. 100%, as the gateway is thrown down here, so we can, pump out that Zealot as well as a Stalker across the map. The first probe is going to be a little bit annoying and aggressive, and hopefully keep Cure's attention in his own main. Wait, tries to get away with this cheeky proxy.
Yeah, and there we go. Going to be sending that probe in at a pretty normal time here. Just to scout around, be a little bit annoying, just throw Cure off the trail. And Looks like Cure actually opting not to scout, so maybe this was a reaction from NightMare that he notices that Cure isn't scouting so much, and then he might be able to get away with punishing it like this.
Yeah, especially in TvP, quite often Cure doesn't go for SCV scouts and also skips his Reaper as well. Not all the time, but you know, often enough, like maybe 60 or 70% of the time. But oh, the Marine is going off the ramp! Oh.
Yeah, we just send out the Marine for a scout. He does run into that proxy gateway, so there we go. Immediate cancel on the CC. Going to rebirth that on the high ground. Going for a bunker as well, so very sharp, quick response. And I mean, Marine Reactor is a lot safer than going for the Reaper. It does mean that you're going to be getting up to a 3 Marine count a lot earlier, but it's going to be pretty difficult to get this bunker up with an Adept headed across the map now.
And here we go, the Adepts are on the way to Zelta, are about to rock up as well. We have a little bit of extra DPS with that probe to try and focus down this depot, but the boys are being pulled and the depot should be safe, should be able to repair, and the bunker will finish.
Yeah, there we go. We do get the repair on that, and the bunker is finished. We can pop the Marines into the bunker, and yeah, as I was saying, the oh, that popped out on the wrong side. That's a bit rough. Oh, okay, we're going to be able to get that in. Marine Reactor, probably best case scenario here. If he did go Reaper, he would be struggling to get units together for this, but he's going to be able to pretty quickly get a high Marine count now.
Yeah, and he was very quick to react as well to cancel that CC. Started on the high ground. We have a starport on the way as well, so Cure is looking pretty good here from this position. Of course, he's going to be stuck with one base for a little bit. It's going to be on NightMare to try and control his units quite well and to try and keep Cure contained for as long as possible.
Yeah, exactly. And there we go. Very cleverly using those shades one by one to keep that high ground vision. And he's going to be able to possibly start picking away at the SCVs, but no, fantastic micro coming out from Kyo. Just extremely crisp overall.
Oh, ooh. Yeah, and oh, we do see a bait, but we do see an unburrow as well from Cure to try and counteract that.
It's kind of crazy watching someone of the level of Cure. He is playing almost perfectly.
Yeah, and unfortunately, NightMare mistimed that shade as well. He loses an Adept, and the Widowmine unbars and gets to the safety behind that wall. We'll be able to reset.
I mean, out of all of this, I believe we've only lost one SCV. Yeah, that's actually insane.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like again, Cure was so fast to start that bunker, was so fast to start his transition point as well. We do have a couple more Stalkers showing up here, and once again, oh, we did try and bait out that mine shot.
Yeah, he's going to be sending these Marines across in the medevac as well, and there's going to be absolutely nothing. NightMare's going to be forced to go for a recall here to get back home to defend this, but he's still going to be losing a lot of probes to this drop.
He really will be. We even have a repair on the mine as well. The drop has revealed itself across the map, and there is nothing at home to defend. We're going to have to recall.
Yeah, okay, quick recall going to be going down, but still going to be a lot of probes going down. Looks like at least 2. It starts to focus down. Oh, it was only a Stalker and a Zealot that got recalled. Man, NightMare might just be dead right here.
This may just be it. Thankfully, we do have 2 more Stalkers coming in from the main base to defend, and they will force a bit of a hot pickup, but more probes are going to be focused down.
Yeah, just like that, 9, 10 probes have gone down. Absolutely massive damage from Cure here, and he's going to be able to get out with the drop as well.
Yeah, the drop survives. Cure now miles ahead in the worker count. We do see him finally taking his natural base where he can Maynard his SCVs over. What do we exactly do from here? Blink is done, by the way, for NightMare, so if he does get high ground vision, he can maybe try and pull Cure apart.
Yeah, and for Cure, we're going to be having a Banshee coming out. A little bit surprised to see him not going for Cloak here. I guess he doesn't quite have the money, but that's definitely going to be a good way to abuse just the delay in units, the delay in tech overall from NightMare, the overall aggressiveness, just anything that he can send across the map is going to be very useful here. As NightMare, beautiful job sending out the first Stalker to bait the first shot. Doesn't take too much splash there, and that means he's going to be able to get some good damage right now.
Yeah, he gets a kill on that building bunker as well. He's going to be able to shave off a decent amount of these Marines. The Banshee will rock up, but we have a blink forward.
Yeah, very aggressive blink forward, but actually going to be losing a lot of these Stalkers, and a little bit of an overcommitment trying to catch out that Banshee. Going to steal the fate of a few more of those Stalkers. Big tank shot takes out 2 more, and nearly every single one of those Stalkers goes down, and that was a bit of a win condition, or not even win condition, more like a stay in the game condition for NightMare to have those stalkers on this side of the map.
Yeah, that stalker count was what was keeping him in this game, to try and keep Cure on 2 bases and maybe just threaten these blinks into the main or the natural, but now he can't really do so. He is going to be reinforcing and getting a decent stalker count once again, but look at this position. We have 2 tanks, we have a bunker, we're even getting a turret.
Yeah, this is very pretty.
I mean, yeah.
This is I don't know. It's so nice seeing a game like this because that marine drop as a response to gateway early pressure like that is literally something I was working on yesterday and then trying to implement into my games, and seeing someone like Cure do it in like the perfect spot and do everything perfectly is just, ooh, that's what you love about StarCraft.
I think you're looking for the word Foyo.
Foyo.
Let's go. As we do see the Banshee going across the map to harass 4 probes go down, will take out the Banshee in the end, but this does force all the stalkers back home. Third base is being taken here. Cure, I believe he wasn't able to quite scout the third base timing, but at least he knows the stalkers have left his side of the map and he is free to start to expand.
Very poggers, right? Like,
Oh, poggers. No, what do they say? They say
bussin'.
bussin'. Mate, it slaps.
That Banshee was, that 8 marine drop was bussin'. Straight bussin'.
I don't know what it is. I don't like that word.
Yeah.
It sounds.
You probably shouldn't. It doesn't sound right, does
Yeah,
it?
it sounds.
I feel like I shouldn't be saying it.
It sounds a little bit dirty, like, right? Like,
I don't know if it is, but like I should probably find out before I just say it as every second word here.
I don't think it is. Or like, I think it's like my brain correlates bussin' with like busty or something like that. You know?
Okay.
Like, yeah, that's where my brain goes.
Uh huh.
Like when I think like someone's bussin', you know, like I get a very distinct image in my mind.
Okay. I'm just like, now I'm just thinking that they're on the bus.
Oh,
The bus in it.
yeah, yeah.
It's not very cool, but it is environmentally conscious.
It is. It is. You know, shout out to all the people that do use public transport out there. I know it's not easy. Yeah, all the people that be bussin', mate. You know, there's some places with like pretty bad public infrastructure. It doesn't quite work out, but you know, when possible. Excuse me. What was that? What was that, Asher?
Sydney.
Say it from your chest, mate. What are you talking about? The public transport's fine.
It's fine, Copium.
It's fine, Copium.
If you want to get from here to here, you just have to take a bus to the train to the ferry and then walk a bit.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Just do it.
It's like a holiday in your own city. You're not going to get there on time, but it's pretty.
It is pretty. Speaking of pretty, we do see a bit of a zealot surround being set up here by NightMare. He takes down every single tank.
Yeah, really beautifully set up fight, but it just feels like he doesn't quite have the supplier to pull it off completely, and Cure's reactive micro really fantastic in this position.
Yeah, there we go. He does pull his Marauders forward. The reinforcements are coming across the map as well. This one Colossus is the only thing keeping NightMare alive right now. The boys are being pulled.
My goodness. Cure's just, I don't know, it's actually really crazy to watch. His TvP is just literally perfect so far. He just looks so strong against NightMare in this game, and there we go. Going to be taking out the Robo. That's where the Colossus comes from. That's where the Disruptor comes from. So when we take it out, we have a little bit of extra spite, a little bit of extra anger. It's like we kill from hence you came. It'd be like if in Diablo, instead of killing Diablo, you just killed hell.
Oh my god.
There we go. GG. Cure wins game 2.
GG, well played. Cure takes a lead in this series, a powerful lead at that. NightMare trying to turn the tables and be the aggressor in game 2 with that proxy, but we saw Cure handle it oh so well. And oh boy, NightMare, he's up against the wall right now. He is up against it. He needs to win every game moving forward if he wants to take the series.
Yeah, so 3 games for him if he wants to win this in a row against Cure. It's pretty tough. I'm sure he'd like to at least get one on the board though, as we are going to be heading on into Ancient Cistern, and man, it's going to be feeling pretty rough as NightMare. That was pretty much best case scenario that he got that proxy gate on a no scout game, but I mean, I guess that's why Cure doesn't scout. if you know that your response is that solid, why would you?
It's like the spirit mantra, you know? Why is he so greedy? Oh, because he can defend, Papi.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
As here we go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map for Team Abydos, it is the Korean Terran in the red, looking to clean sweep this finals and take down the return of the tuna. It is Cure.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ancient Sister, and we have his opponent representing Team Abydos, the South Korean Protoss. It is NightMare. Cure, he wants the dong.
What?
Do you know the origin of the tuna, the sparkling tuna?
Is it Ryang?
Yeah, it's Ryang.
What did you say?
Well, why is it... For the people who don't know, Asher, why is the tuna Ryang?
I don't know.
Do you know why it's called the tuna Terran?
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So Ryang's name is Dongwon. That's his name, Dongwon.
Yeah.
And Dongwon in Korea is a brand of tuna. Like it's a brand of tuna. So that's why he got the nickname Tuna Terran in Korea, because he's he's a tuna. That's his name.
Because if you match up against him, you're going to be sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah. So that's where the meme Tuna Terran came from, and we decided. And when we were coming up with the name for the tournament, for this tournament, this was meant to be a replacement for Elima League, because Elima League used to be a weekly tournament, and then they stopped. They became it became an invitational, and we needed like a replacement. So we're like, okay, we're making a tournament like kind of for the Korean scene. You know, we need something aquatic. We'll just make it a tuna for Ryang. You know. There you go.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Has Ryang played it?
No.
Ryang!
Yeah. We have Byun, we've had Cure, we've had Jinyo, we had Quanta, we had Honmono, never Ryang though. Never Ryang. Smoke it.
Yeah, Byun's always playing in King of the Hill.
True. Oh, he's always
Just
there.
another tournament to him. He's always there.
Always there.
Every game.
Yeah. Mario too.
Playing against... Yeah. Testing his metal against Eba every day.
Yeah. That's why his TvP is so good.
Yeah, because he has to play against Eba.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy. But as you were saying, we'll see how this goes. We haven't seen this in quite some time. Cure is going for a straight up 3 racks.
Yeah, he has been doing it lately, and it upsets me because
Because you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's losing me games right now. Every time he 3-racks, I'm going to get on the copium and think that this is something I can do, and I'm going to try it in my games and get absolutely stomped. I don't know how he makes it work, but he does. And against the best players in the world as well. I mean, in that 2-0 that he had over Max Packs in the Warty tournament recently, one of those games was a 3-racks. He 3-racks Max Packs.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
I just do it. Well, I mean, we'll see how this goes here, as we do see a Phoenix opener or a Stargate opener here from NightMare. He goes in and he sees everything in the main base. He confirms all 3 racks is from Cure.
Yeah, this is pretty much best case scenario as well for the 3-racks player to be going up against Phoenix.
Yeah, as you can imagine, Phoenixes do horribly against this because everything shoots up. And Phoenixes just don't do quite well defensively against the Mass Marine that's going to be coming across the map, because that NightMare has to kind of try and transition his tech, but also work with what he has, because he's on a bit of a timer. The Marines are coming across the map already, and NightMare has to muster some kind of defense.
Oh, wow, yeah. So he's going to be throwing down 2 shield batteries, so trying to keep himself very safe. But, I mean, it's something that we already saw in that previous game and the game before. Cure is extremely good at reading the situation and knowing exactly what he needs to do. So I'm sure if he sees no third, he will know to be a little bit more cautious. But we don't actually have that many units here.
Yeah, not too many. I mean, there's potential here for Kira, especially because the Adepts are in the midst of moving out. Third base is about to be taken. Here we go. We steam on forward to try and focus down the Zealots. One Zealot will go down, and the Adepts are exposed.
Ooh, yeah, the Adepts are completely cut off from the shield battery. Every single one's going to be going down. I mean, we do have a good warp in of charge lots here, and Kira's going to have to be very careful with the way that he dances back and forth. Oh, he immediately snipes down those Phoenix. Two of those going to be going down. That's a very important pick off there. And NightMare, he's just bleeding out units.
He really is. It's important to take note that those weren't charge lots, they were slow lots, and they still are slow lots at least for another 10 seconds. The reinforcements are showing up. The Zealots are being focused out before charge finishes.
Every single Zealot being focused down. We are going to be having a pick up and kill on one of these units from the Phoenix, but with that, every single Zealot going to be going down, and there's just nothing that can keep him off these batteries. GG is called, and Cure is not messing around. He is going to take the Sparkling Tuna Cup.
Wow, GG, well played. Cure has done it in a pretty convincing fashion, mate. Aye. Congratulations, Cure is going to be this week's and the returning Sparkling Tuna. Oh.
Da, 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 da.
I did play the fan. I'll do it again.
Da, da, da. You.
Oh. GG, well played. Congratulations. Congratulations to Cure and to NightMare for making it to the finals and, you know, going on this run. But alas, Cure, man, goodbye to Asher's ladder points because he's going to be 3.
Yeah, I'm 100% through-axing the next TvP I get, and I'm already smudging about it.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know, Cure, he's just that damn good. Again, maybe I'm on copium, but like Dimaga game 2 against Cure, I'm still proud of him, you know, like he was still doing so well. It's like that spawning pool snipe was so unfortunate. But here in this TvP, Cure did look a little bit like a tier above NightMare here, you know, like it was just so inspiring to watch, to see how Cure was able to handle himself, especially in game 1, right? We started off and we went on a long tangent about nonsense just because, you know, Cure had such a rough go at it, you know, with his proxy being caught out, with it being delayed, with everything being delayed, right? We didn't really believe that he could come back, but he did, mate. It was crazy.
Crazy. I want to watch that game again, like now.
Oh my god. GG, well played. And if you're in the chat and if you also want to tune into some of these games, we do provide replay packs to the people that support us on Patreon and to the people that subscribe on Twitch. One or the other, they are both different ways to get those replay packs from tournaments that we cast. Not just tournaments that we cast, but also the ones we host, like Sparkling Tuna Cup, like Grand Platypus Open, and the Tenacious Turtle Tussle. All 3 of those lovely, beautiful creatures will bring you those replays if you so wish to cast them or learn from them, or just have them, you know, study them.
Hold them.
Hold.
They feel warm in your hands. Treat them like water.
Oh god. So yeah, if you want some of them Cure replays or even NightMare replays or Go Joey or Dimaga, then we have you covered. Didn't really get to mention it too much, but again, exclamation mark Matcherino in the chat if you wanna support this tournament specifically. Shout out to someone in the chat. We did get actually a contributor. Spielers in the chat did donate $1 to the prize pool, so it is going to be that $1 larger, thanks to you. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. If you want to support the tournament overall, not just this one individually, Patreon, exclamation mark Patreon in the chat, and you can look to support and grow this event to turn it from a bi-weekly into a weekly.
Is that German for player?
Spielers?
Healer.
Maybe. I don't know any. You're Mr. Worldwide. You know. Yeah, it's players. Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah. Oh, you know, puppy. You know. Oh, Dankeschön.
Yeah, from the Base Hunter song.
Ah.
You know, sitting in whatever. You know, spilla eine Torta.
Mate, Mate, if it's not a 2000 R&B song or in Spanish or in Korean, then I don't know the song. But I'm gonna trust you on that one.
It's a song about Dota.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Dota.
It's a classic. How do you not know? It's such a gamer song.
I don't know. I don't watch Dota. I don't play Dota.
You don't have to watch Dota.
I know. The only gamer song I know is Imagine Dragons. They're gamer songs. Yeah.
Imagine Dragon Peace.
What's wrong with you? Am I casting with Nish again? What's going on?
Again.
Oh.
You cast it with Nish?
No, it's just you've made those jokes before.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Shout out to the players that were a part of this as well, and I hope everyone had a great time overall. Yeah, a bit of a shorter one this week, but again, if you want some more tuna action, then this event will be running on a bi-weekly basis. So every 2 weeks, we're going to get a Sparkling Tuna Cup. And we're not done for the week. Grand Platypus Open will be making its return. It's Grand Platypus Open GPO is an event that we've been running, or that we ran for 3 years. Did go on a bit of a hiatus in 2022, but we are bringing it back. And yeah, it's going to be this weekend. And someone here is going to be playing.
We're back, baby.
We're back.
You? Why don't you play this?
Because I cast it.
Yeah. Just lose.
I still have to cast. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Yeah, just cast yourself game 1.
Shaking my head. Game 1?
Yeah.
No game 2 though.
No, you only get 1 game.
But yes, Grand Platypus Open is going to be returning on the 1st of April. It is not an April Fool's. I promise you, it's not. But we are coming back April 1st at 7 p.m. AEDT. I believe that is going to be 5 p.m. KST. If you are interested, be sure to be there at around the start time of Sparkling Tuna Cup, around 2 hours earlier. So we will be back on Saturday. And thank you so much, Asher, for joining me for the first Sparkling Tuna Cup of the year. Thank you.
Thank you for the Cure TvP replays. I've been looking for some.
Yeah. Just for you, Papi. Just for you. Oh. Oh god. But we are not done here tonight. We're about to hand off. We're about to pass over from light production to some Kuro production, because World Team League has been going on. It did start 15 minutes ago, and we're about to go on a break and just jump on it. Are you ready, Asher?
No.
Yeah.
What is this? What the fuck?
We're going all night, Papi. We're going all night. You're trapped in. You thought you could leave? We're gonna keep going, Papi. And speaking of keep going, Asher, where can people find more of you?
Twitch.tv/AsherBro.
Oh, there you go. Twitch.tv/AsherBro. Asher, when stream, Papi? When stream? No.
Last weekend. Didn't quite happen though. Yeah. I thought about it though.
Oh my god. When are you playing Diablo 2? When are you playing D2? What's going on?
Oh, it's too expensive, dude.
Too expensive? Oh my god. Mate. It is.
I'm still thinking about it though. I really am.
Did you see Did you see God, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I beat Andariel. Yeah, I beat Andariel. Yeah.
Andariel.
It was so sad. I lost my companion died in the fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just revive her.
She died, and I got like
you just go to the vendor and buy her back.
And I gave her all my loot. Like from Andariel, I got like a chest piece and I got a bow. And it's like, oh, you know what? They're upgrades. You know what? You deserve it.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh, actually, never mind. Actually, I just got never mind. Okay, looks like we are gonna be done here for the night. Unfortunately, we're not going super degen with WTL, but it's okay because there are other people that are gonna be casting World Team League. They're gonna be bringing you that action. We will be raiding Wardy. He's currently casting Team Basilisk versus Invictus Gaming.
There we go. So go and enjoy that. Have a lovely rest of your night. Hope you had a great time with the return of the Sparkling Tuna Cup. We had a pretty good turnout. Pretty awesome to see some top players coming along.
Yeah, definitely. It's great to see, and I hope to see you all next time as well. So again, check out Wardy's stream for some. Oh wait, actually, check out some of the other streams for some more WTL action. And until then, see you guys next time. Follow us on all the places: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Discord, Cranky Ducklings everywhere. We'll see you next time.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Literally everywhere. Bye-bye.